Some of us have been judged by the way we look, the way we sound, or the way we love. All things we cannot change. For that reason, every year we get together with friends and family and celebrate Pride. Because we are who we are, and who we are is unique and precious. 2020 is different. We are all trying to stay home as much as possible to keep others safe, and we are finding new ways to celebrate Pride this year. My husband and I just donated to a non-for-profit in our community, helping people at risk live better. We also displayed rainbow flags outside our home, and so many of our neighbors join us and display theirs. We can make a difference and fight inequality and racism, reaching out to others, inviting them to see our family and theirs are more similar than what we all initially thought. Finding common ground, but standing strong for justice. Doing the right thing is never wrong. Staying silent or looking the other way is wrong. Thank you for being unapologetically you. From my family to yours, happy Pride.
Happy Pride from Monica and family. We're out here doing chalk art, trying to make the best of this cloudy weather, wishing for more rainbows. And just remember to be bold in the skin that you're in and full of pride of who you are.
Hello, my name is Jacob Charlson, and I am a member of the clinical services team here at Cambia, and I'm also an incoming co-chair for the Pride ERG. Pride for me is about living my truth as an individual, celebrating who I am and being fearless in the world today. Collectively, we are facing a challenging time in our history, with the COVID-19 pandemic and the international spotlight shining on the systemic racism that has plagued our country and the world. As an openly gay man, this year's Pride celebrations carry a newly ignited flame for what Pride was founded on, and that's equality. We would be best to remember the first Pride, a riot at the Stonewall Inn, started with Black trans women like Marsha P. Johnson. And that was really a catalyst for the Pride movement that we have today. Unfortunately, today is no different. Being treated unkindly, ridiculed, forced to leave your job, in some cases physically hurt because of your sexual orientation or the color of your skin is unfortunately a shared experience among many minority groups, but not as much as Black trans women. I've heard a lot of commentary from individuals who believe that the Pride celebrations this year have been postponed, canceled, or otherwise. And while some of the parades have taken on a different look this year, Pride is in full swing. It too just looks a little different, and that's on purpose. Pride offers a platform for the minorities of the world to unite and become the majority, and that's what we're seeing today. With the current call for change and the acknowledgement of systemic racism, it's not that we're not proud to live our truths, it's just that a group of us needs more attention than the rest. With that, happy Pride and much love.
Hi everyone, I'm Amanda Bednarik and I'm a member of Cambia's ethics team, as well as one of the current co-chairs of the Cambia Pride ERG. With COVID, Pride Month is looking a lot different for those of us who are used to a month of parades, festivals, dance parties, and other events where we gather together with our loved ones to celebrate our whole selves in a way that shows the world that we're not ashamed and we're not afraid of who we are. We're proud. For marginalized groups, self-love is in and of itself a radical act. LGBTQIA individuals face challenges on a daily basis, and for me, Pride is actually an act of defiance, a collective anger at being hidden, legislated against, and brutalized for years. A voice that loudly proclaims that we're strong, we're beautiful, and we deserve respect and equality. I'm reminded of the first Pride, which was not a parade at all. It was in fact a riot, and it was led by Black trans women and Black butch women. It's important to remember that now as we're on the streets demanding justice and equality for Black individuals. This is Pride. Black trans women are the most vulnerable members of the LGBTQ community with an average lifespan of only 35 years. This is unacceptable. And I bring this up to drive home the point that the current fight for the Black community is not separate from the LGBTQ community. All Black lives matter. And we need to do our part to eradicate the pandemic that is racism. And we can start at home in our own queer community. Because that's really what Pride is, right? Community. So while you're commemorating Pride Month this year in your own socially distant ways, let's keep ways that we can center Black voices and work to improve this world and fight for our intersectional family as they've always fought for all of us. Happy Pride.
Pride, everyone. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Pride.